morning children, this is Bhavna. Today we are going to discuss about nutrition part 5. In this topic, we have to discuss about the food material which enters into esophagus. In our last class till esophagus we discussed, and we also know that through peristaltic movements food bolus enters into esophagus, and it is a long tube like structure. The bolus will move with contractions of this tube, and the lining of esophagus secretes mucus lubricating to support the movement of food, that is bolus. When it enters into stomach, to the stomach, the bolus must pass through the esophageal sphincters, the tight muscle that keeps stomach acids out of the esophagus. And here the digestive process start, means so many digestive enzymes, digestive juices will be released right now. The stomach has folds calling, and it is a big muscular pouch which turns the bolus and mix it with gastric juices. The mixture of stomach acid, mucus and enzymes, these are digestive enzymes. Further, these food molecules grinded into very small pieces, means these complex structures are getting simplified here. The acid kills off any invaded bacteria or viruses here. The enzyme helps break down proteins and lipids here. The mucus protect the lining of the stomach from being eaten away by the acids, especially HCl is an inbuilt acid in our body. The stomach does do some absorptions too. Some medicines just like aspirin, water and alcohol also absorbed through the stomach. The digested bolus is now called chyme. Bolus changes as chyme. Then chyme is now in the small intestine. 90% of absorption occurs here. The liver and pancreas helps the small intestine to maximize absorption. Here pancreatic juices and liver juices, that is bile we can call, that will add on to the food particles, and by adding these small amount of bile juice and pancreatic juices, the food will enters into duodenum, the tube that runs from the stomach to the small intestine. This is the part where these enzymes mixed with that small amount of chyme. And here when jejunum, the jejunum is where majority of absorption takes place. It is in small intestines. Very small microvilli are present here. They will absorb the food material here, and means the energy source is absorbed here. Next part is ileum. It is the last portion of the small intestine. It is called ileum, and it compacts the leftovers food materials, and it will pass through into the large intestine. It will push into a large intestine. Here most probably the energy in these food materials like carbohydrates, proteins and lipids are there, fats also. So different kinds of food molecules are digested here. Bile contains bile acids which are critical digestion for absorption of fats actually. So this is known as emulsification, and this is a mechanical digestion process. Bile produces in the liver but stored in the gallbladder, break down the fat. The pancreatic juice secretes and reduce the acidity of chyme. This is known as pancreatic juice. Both are released at duodenum process. Then next some more intestinal enzymes also secreted. All leftover waste is compact and stored at the end of the large intestine. It is called rectum. When it fools, the anal sphincter loosen and waste process of the body will defecate. This is the bowel movements will be go on, and by this process, by this defecation process, then the large intestine is used to absorb water and waste materials, and leftover produced vitamin K and vitamin B uses help to bacteria to live there. and after that the leftover food will be pushes into the rectum, and this rectum will give a trigger to our nervous system, and that we will feel to defecate that waste materials, that is bowel movements. And just a small recollection, stomach is a J-shaped muscular sac. It is have inner folds and increased surface of the stomach, and stomach perform mechanical digestion by churning the bowels and mix with the gastric juices secreted by the lining of stomach. Gastric juices are HCl, inbuilt acid present in our stomach, and salt, enzymes, water, mucus, all these are uh, inbuilt process, mechanical process done at stomach itself, and it will produce so many digestive juices also. Let us take a move to human digestive system parts. Just a small recapitulation of all the parts. First, mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and here some organs are acting indirectly, that is liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. They are secreting some enzyme juices. I hope you understand this module, children. Thank you.